Seems like we're doing this every day, puppy. You know, sometimes I don't like calling you tall. Not because it's what you think, but because every time I do, I'm reminded of how much I changed. How much we changed. You know, we used to be so close, and the amount of times we had wonderful little moments I can count on one hand. But they meant something. These days it feels so one-sided. Like once we became villains, lost our path with things and lost our minds, it fell apart. There was no longer you and I. It was just us. We blended together. We did what we had to survive. I'm more than aware how things feel. And I know we're on the same level. If you want my honest opinion, that's what hurts the most. Knowing that we've come so far, that we were so close to having a good relationship. But now where are we? What am I supposed to do? I'm doubting where I am in life, what I'm capable of. Even who I let get close to me. Not you, darling. No. None of this has been your fault, truly. Sure, there's blame both ways for both of us, but I want to know where we stand, what we should do, and I'm sick of being the bad guy. I know it must be ironic hearing that, isn't it? I know, honey. I know. I've done things to you and so many others that I can't take back, that I can't even apologize for, that even if I did, it wouldn't be good enough. Sure, I could turn myself in, but I don't want to go to that place. Not yet. Facing responsibilities is one thing, but not being able to make things right is another. When they don't even trust you that far. I know I've lost that trust. I've lost it so many times. And sometimes I think it would be easier just to start over, don't you? That's why you're here with me. Even still, as my captive audience, unless you're here willingly. In which case, that's even sweeter. Oh, who am I kidding? I know you would have came here even if I didn't take us, but maybe this is for the best. I want us both to go back. As you know, I've been developing a technology for time travel, something that might help us change the past. I know. It cheapens our choices. It makes things like a game, using cheat codes and something that makes it not worthwhile. But maybe this way, the world wouldn't end up like it is what I want to say. But at the same time, I have this tinge of hesitation. I have this thing holding me back. And that's you. It's always been you, puppy. Ever since we met way back in UA, I learned things about you, about myself, about heroism and its faults, about villainy and its selfishness. And in the end, it's those memories that make us who we are. Is it not? I'd be killing who we are right now. For what? That question kept reverberating like a drum in my head, and I came to only one conclusion, babe. And that's that we can't truly make use of this. After all, think of Eri. What would happen to her if I used her this way? There's no telling she would ever be the same again, and wouldn't I just be starting that suffering all over again? I don't know. Suffering, torture, all of those things that I thought were such an integral part of who I am. I never really thought about it from the outside looking in. How do you feel? Sure, to the world we're just deranged psychopaths. But maybe we can change that. I'm not telling you that this is an instant success, nor am I telling you I've lost every sadistic urge or twisted thought. No. They're as integral and as easy as breathing. We can't just shun who we are, our very nature, online. But I figure there's baby steps, right? Even if I could be a villain forever, would it really make you happy just to have a psychopath? Just to have someone who's lost as much as any fool in this world? No. Much more if you judge us by our actions. And that's what I have to. I wanted to start over by keeping us who we are. That's difficult even for me to say, because I'm ashamed. You want the truth, puppy? I'm ashamed I became such a shameless villain. I'm ashamed that I lost what all might believed in and I twisted his words. But I was too far deep. I was too far in to go back. I didn't know how to say no to things, and I got strung along. There's an excuse I could never really use. Because even if I try to, even if I use that, what's the point? It doesn't undo the choices I've made. It doesn't make them less guilty. And so I choose to face them. As the broken man I am, as the twisted soul I am, I can't deny it. I crave the torment, the villainy. I'm twisted. But even then, you accepted me. We accepted each other and our faults, and that meant enough to me to keep going. That meant enough to me that our relationship was special, but then, things fell apart. They always do after a while, don't they? They fall apart. Oh, they fall apart in ways that you can't put them back together in the same way, and each time I strung my brain even more. I pushed myself to find some means to put us back together, but I know it's the same for you. I'm not trying to take that away from you, not even a little bit. But we're one step from losing everything. The world itself. The only reason why it functions is fear of us, a necessary evil. But I don't want to be evil anymore. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be a deranged psychopath. So I want to fix myself, fix us. I know it's not making any sense and probably not clicking, because to me it doesn't either. But I need this. And deep down, I know you need this just as well. Our way of life, our very existence isn't sustainable. Oh. I know how you feel. I know exactly what you want to say with that silly little expression. I know how painful this is. It must feel like you're losing me, but you're not. I told you from the very beginning I would never abandon you, that you're my doll and I would play with you, be with you, love you. No matter what. But even then, though, love isn't the issue here. We're the issue, aren't we? The pain we inflict, the agony that won't stop, and the things that we can't take back. I don't know what to do. It's far too late to try and be a hero of justice. But maybe this little experiment can save us. Maybe we're not too far gone, because you see it in my eyes, and you seem to have it in yours too. That we're broken, though. We're broken, and the only one who can fix us is us. It's as simple and as terrifying as that. I know you're the same as me. I know that you're in pain because of all this. I know villainy was every bit an escape for you, and you turned off your feelings towards it. You adapt that love of things, that craving of things, just the same as me. I see it, baby. I feel it in your kisses. I've always known. All of this was us running away after making mistakes we can't take back. You see, back in UA, when I got kicked out, after murking Shigaraki like he was nothing, vaporizing him on accident, I never forgot those looks every single one of them gave me. And I hated it. I was scared and sad and didn't have anyone to turn to, and even All Might, when he got there, looked at me with those eyes. I think the worst part of it all is that everyone said it was fine. Everyone told me it was just fine. But it twisted me. It made me so sad. So alone. Friendships felt like obligations, and nothing felt right in my entire life until I met you. You, a remnant of the League of Villains, and I know I should have ran away, but I'm glad that I didn't, even if it led us down this path of destruction, because you were worth that. You are worth that. That isn't my regret. Fuck those people. Those fake friends. They don't deserve anything good. My concern isn't them, but the more I think about it, the more I understand that there's plenty of people we've made mistakes, that there's no way we could keep doing this and stay any kind of sane. We weren't sane. We probably still aren't. And I know that there's a love and a hate in that feeling, that looming emptiness of knowing you're what keeps some kid up late at night somewhere. You're the monster under the bed. Don't look too blue, doll. You'll always be the monster I need under my bed, too. And you know, for all those kills and crazy things we've done, for all the deranged and twisted things that happened, that we've done, I don't regret any of them, because we managed to become like this together. The only thing I regret is that pointless feeling. I want to fix us. I want us to be able to do something right, you know. So I thought, And I thought, and I felt, and I melt down like butter. We turned into monsters. And somewhere along the lines, we lost any shred of who we once were. I'm not blaming you, nor am I saying we have to change. But I'd at least offer it. If you want to give this a try, puppy, do you want me to run this little experiment and see if I can make you, cure you, us, of this disease that plagues us in our minds? You must be wondering how I gathered some semblance of understanding, of acceptance of what I've done. It wasn't until 2 months ago that I truly realized it. I looked in the mirror after I'd done something unspeakable. After I'd taken so many things and the blood stains and the mirror dripped down and I saw myself. And I thought for a moment of my mom, the only family that ever cared about me, because my dad, God, he was such a gaslighting asshole. But my mom, I thought, what if she knew? She must have known. But I never, ever went back to her, and by the time I visited, it had been too late. I didn't get the chance to be the hero that she wanted me to be. And fuck being a hero. I don't care so much about that anymore. That's just an excuse. What I care about is us. I know you feel it. Those glares of those we don't kill, can't kill, that come back to haunt us, and they're getting stronger by the day. Puppy, no matter how much we put our heads in the sand, it is impossible for us to sustain this lifestyle, and soon someone's going to take us. Someone's going to end us. And so there was only 2 solutions. One, that's just putting the Band-Aid over the situation. I kept asking what's stronger, our love of our lifestyle or our love of each other, and I kept coming to the conclusion that I loved you more than this lifestyle. I love you more than I love being this crazy, hapless anarchist that takes the world down a notch, gets revenge for things, but I've already taken that revenge on everyone who did me wrong, and now it doesn't feel right anymore. So the choices were simple. At first, I thought it would be enough for us to just get new faces, new voices, and I could do that with the studying I've been doing of the Nomu. I could make us into different people. We could keep changing and live our lives on the run, or helping people, or doing whatever we please. Even if we kept our deranged lifestyle, we had a fallback. But I thought about it. Even our comrades, even those on our side, they don't look at us the same these days. We're the fearful monarchs that took the world by storm and grabbed it by the neck and wrung it for all it's worth. That's all they'll ever see us as, and they'll never have a connection beyond that. What is friendship when they can't even see us as anything other than monsters either? So I kept thinking. I racked my brain. I almost gave up. I found myself so at odds with that nature of mine. Those psychotic desires slowly melting away, insanity returning ever so slightly. So I thought, what if I could remake us? What if I could force us to be better people, combining the technology? I thought maybe if I use this one sacrifice. But then try as I might, guilt surfaced. I've never had any animosity towards Eri. If anything, she's been a victim of so much. She's gone through so much abuse and pain, and she's just like us. So I thought I would ask her, I would talk to her, and she helped me find out another way. A way that I don't need to sacrifice her. A way that she can send us back. Back before any of this got unhinged, at very least, in the most basic sense of the word. Do you want to go back? Just far enough that we can turn back, that we can find ourselves, that the world isn't just a pile of rubble, that we've made it. Do you want to go back and maybe we do it again? Maybe. But maybe we've got our revenge and there's a better way. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, honey, puppy, you... I knew you would understand. It's just hard. I never wanted you to have to face the gravity of what I have, of facing what I've done to people. I've never really been cut out for being a villain unless I turned my heart off, but you forced me to turn my heart on. I can't forget this touch. I can't forget the first time I made you smile, when I saved you from that hero and he thought I was on his side. I remember we both laughed at that stupid look on his face he made. We watched as they rushed him to the ER and we made out for the first time. Things were simpler back then. Heroes and villains. They got all twisted. Maybe, just maybe, we can rewrite the book on that, doll. Maybe even if we're still villains at heart. We don't have to be the kind that they write books about on what not to do. Maybe we can do some real good. Keep those heroes in check, and if they ever make the mistakes they've made, we take them down a notch. We make them know what true fear is. What do you say? I want to be the symbol of more than just justice. I want to be the symbol of what needs to be done. The people they trounce, the things they don't understand, and the ideals that they hold. I want to challenge all of that. We can unite the world and make it a little bit better this time. And if it doesn't work out, well, even if we lose everything, I'd gladly lose it all with you. Over and over again. I don't care who calls us monsters. I don't care what it takes to make things right in our eyes, and our eyes alone. I only care about you, doll, puppy, baby. I don't care which one. I only care that it's you. And I know you think I must be crazy right now. And maybe I still am. And maybe that's why I'm making this choice and asking you to make it with me. This crazy step, reversing time itself to do things all over again. What do you think, doll? Even if we end up right back here, I don't mind living that paradoxical existence. I'd love to live forever, even if it's our lives again and again. I'd do it 1,000,000 times. just to get back to your lips. Just to get back to this wonderful, perfect love that's so imperfectly interesting and intrinsically chaotic that nobody else understands us. I love who we are, even if I hate where it's gotten us. I don't want to freak hard out. I just think we both could use a second chance. But before that, what's a second chance without a celebration? I want to kiss you. I want to hold you, doll. In truth, I want to do everything possible with you. So, I must be mad. Because I would trade my chances with all of this just to have you all over again. I miss our crazy past selves, the ones without all these enemies. Just living in a world that we were going to make ours. The journey was worth everything. A journey through one kiss to the next. Don't be shy now. There's no truth in it. Or is there? The way you squirm might just be a little bit. Maybe you're still more innocent than I thought. Maybe you're just like me. I love you so much, doll. And that's why I need to make you feel. I need to make you feel so much. This is a celebration after all. And with you and me, we'll get our second chance. Don't worry. I'll make sure of that. I love you, doll. I need you through all this. I need you so bad. You always make me feel special. But it's my turn this time. It's my turn to obsess over you more than even I used to. I still do. I just want to level up, so to speak. And your reactions are so adorable. Relax for me, won't you? Look at me, cute doll. Look at the man who's going to take you a place that no one else in the world can. The man who will let you watch it burn again or save you from watching it burn. The man who's gonna be with you forever. Even when time breaks and comes to an end, I'll still be with you. I'll still be with you, baby. No matter what. I love you and I love the sight of you. And I want to see all of you. Every last bit. And I won't stop until you're mine. Again and again, puppy. I can't help it. I can't help it when you're like this. Because I just love you so much. I just keep wanting more.